What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bass and Prodigy. Now today, as you can see, I have a small Poppin' Frog by Booyah with really long legs and some Guggen Squad scissors. If you guys have ever bought a frog or have ever used a frog, you guys know that these companies put some extra long legs on their frogs, which is a bad thing. Now, there's nothing wrong with going out and fishing the frog like this, but the one problem is that because these legs are so long, sometimes that fish will just eat the legs and not the actual hooks and the bait. So what you want to do is trim the legs a little bit. Now, as you can see, Booyah has left these legs extra long. They've left them like an inch in front of the tip of the bait, which is not what you want. You ideally want the legs to be about right there. Alright? So the first thing I'm going to do is just measure out, stretch these legs out on either side to make them even. Now you can just go ahead and cut them. Now that you've measured them, you can just get your frog legs, the little feet of your frog, and trim them just a little bit. Alright guys, that should be good. Now guys, if you think you didn't cut enough or you cut too much, as you can see guys, now you can always check if you think you did it incorrectly. Now, as you can see guys, the legs go right to the tip of the nose. Now this is a popping frog. I prefer a popping frog over a regular frog or a walking frog. The reason is because a popping frog, as you know, you can pop it or you can also walk it. Now, cutting the legs is going to allow the bait to be smaller and more compact, and you won't miss as much fish. But walking a frog is actually harder than walking, like, let's say, a spook or something. So what you want to do next is one side of the legs, you just want to cut it a little bit more than the other one. Just like this. I left a little bit on one leg. Wait. Now, as you can see, guys, one leg is shorter than the other. What this is going to do is it's going to make the frog kind of sit offset from its regular position, and that's going to allow it to walk way easier. And for beginners, if you want to learn how to walk a frog, it'll be easier for you guys. So this is what I do to my frogs always. I like to give them a little haircut on the legs to get better hookup ratios, and so it's easier to walk. Another thing that you guys could do is you can add a trailer hook to the frog, but I don't really like to do that. Typically, cutting the legs down really helps. So this is what your frog should look like afterwards. And I hope this video helped you guys to learn how to trim your frog legs or the little tails of your frog. Hope it was educational, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.